Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am so excited for today's video because who doesn't love a good party? Today, we're celebrating birthdays with some awesome budget-friendly decoration ideas that you can create right at home. These DIYs are easy, fun, and will make your next birthday bash the talk of the town. So grab some crafting supplies and get ready to add some festive cheer to your next birthday bash. All right, party people, let's kick things off with a classic, the balloon garland. Balloons just scream celebration, and for good reason. They're colorful, playful, and they instantly make any space feel more festive. Plus, they're super affordable and easy to find. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Balloon garlands? Been there, done that. But trust me, my approach is all about adding those unique, personalized touches to make it extra special. First things first, you gotta ditch the idea that balloon garlands are just for kids' parties. We're going for a grown-up chic vibe here. Think unexpected color combinations, different sizes and textures, and maybe even some metallics for a touch of glam. Okay, let's gather our supplies. You'll need balloons, obviously. And don't be afraid to mix and match colors, sizes, and even finishes like matte, pearlescent, or confetti-filled. A variety of sizes will give your garland that effortlessly chic, organic look. Trust me on this one. Oh, and a balloon pump is a lifesaver. Your lungs will thank me later. Now for the fun part, blowing up those balloons. You'll want a mix of fully inflated and slightly less inflated balloons to create that visually interesting, layered effect. Pro tip: if you want some balloons to float, you'll need to fill them with helium. Check with your local party supply store for helium tank rentals. Once you've got a good pile of balloons ready to go, it's time to start assembling the garland. There are a couple of ways to do this. You can use a long piece of fishing line or clear thread and simply tie the balloons to it one by one. Or, if you're feeling fancy, you can use a balloon tape strip, which has little holes for easily attaching the balloons. Now, here's where you can really let your creativity shine. Get playful with the arrangement of the balloons. Try alternating colors, creating clusters of different sizes, or even incorporating some greenery or flowers for a more bohemian vibe. And don't be afraid to experiment with different shapes. Heart-shaped balloons, anyone? Once your garland is looking fabulous, it's time to hang it up. You can drape it across a doorway, hang it on a wall, or even use it as a backdrop for a photo booth. And there you have it, a stunning balloon garland that will transform your party space from drab to fab in no time. But wait, there's more. For an extra touch of whimsy, try adding some DIY paper tassels or streamers to your balloon garland. Simply cut strips of tissue paper or crepe paper, fold them in half, and attach them to the garland with tape or string. You can even get creative with different colors and patterns. And that's how you take a classic balloon garland from basic to breathtaking. Remember, the key is to have fun with it and personalize it to match your party's theme and your own unique style. And next up, we're diving into the wonderful world of tissue paper tassels. These little beauties are like instant party starters. They're so full of life, movement, and color, and they add this playful, whimsical touch to any celebration. Plus, they're incredibly easy and affordable to make. I love tissue paper tassels because they're so versatile. You can hang them from the ceiling, drape them across walls, or even use them to decorate furniture. They're also great for adding a pop of color to a dessert table or gift table. All right, let's gather our supplies. You'll need tissue paper in your favorite colors, and don't be afraid to mix and match. Scissors, ribbon, and some tape will also come in handy. Optional but highly recommended, a cutting mat and a rotary cutter. They'll make your life so much easier, especially if you're making a lot of tassels. Now let's get crafty. Start by stacking several sheets of tissue paper on top of each other. I usually like to use around 5 to 6 sheets per tassel, but you can adjust this depending on how full you want your tassels to be. Next, fold the stack of tissue paper in half lengthwise, then fold it in half again, and again. You should end up with a long, narrow strip of folded tissue paper. Now here's the fun part, making the fringe. Using your scissors, make cuts along the open edge of the folded tissue paper, stopping about an inch or two from the folded edge. You can make the cuts as thin or as thick as you like, depending on the look you're going for. Once you've finished cutting the fringe, carefully unfold the tissue paper. You should have a long, fluffy piece of fringed tissue paper. Now take your ribbon and place it along the uncut edge of the tissue paper. Fold the tissue paper over the ribbon and secure it with tape. To finish off your tassel, simply fluff up the fringe. You can gently separate the layers of tissue paper to create a fuller, more voluminous look. And that's it. Repeat these steps to make as many tassels as your heart desires. You can hang them individually, or you can string them together to create a beautiful garland. Here's a bonus tip. If you want to add an extra touch of glam to your tassels, try using metallic tissue paper or adding some glitter glue to the fringe. So there you have it. Tissue paper tassels, easy, affordable, and oh so chic. Get ready to elevate your next party with these playful and festive decorations. Now let's get a little sentimental, shall we? Because what's a birthday without a trip down memory lane? This next DIY is all about celebrating the birthday person and all the amazing memories you've shared together. We're going to create a personalized photo banner that's not only decorative but also incredibly meaningful. This DIY is all about personalization, so feel free to put your own spin on it. You can use different shapes and sizes of photos, experiment with different materials for the background, and even add embellishments like stickers, washi tape, or glitter. First things first, you'll need to gather your photos. I recommend printing them on cardstock for extra sturdiness. Choose photos that capture special moments, funny memories, and all the things that make the birthday person so unique and special. You can even include old childhood photos for an extra dose of nostalgia. Now let's talk about the background for our photos. You can keep it simple and just use the photos as is, or you can get creative and add some decorative backgrounds. I love using colorful cardstock, patterned scrapbook paper, or even fabric scraps. If you're using backgrounds, simply cut them to size and attach the photos using glue or double-sided tape. You can leave the backgrounds plain, or you can decorate them with markers, paint, stickers, or anything else that strikes your fancy. Once your photos are ready to go, it's time to assemble the banner. There are a few different ways to do this. You can punch holes in the top corners of the photos and thread a ribbon or string through them. Or you can use mini clothespins to attach the photos to a ribbon or string. Another option is to create a more structured banner by attaching the photos to a long piece of cardstock or fabric. This gives the banner a cleaner, more polished look. Once your banner is assembled, it's time to hang it up. You can drape it across a mantle, hang it on a wall, or even use it as a backdrop for a dessert table. And there you have it, a one-of-a-kind photo banner that's both decorative and sentimental. It's the perfect way to personalize your party decor and celebrate the birthday person in a truly special way. Get ready to add a burst of color and movement to your party with our final DIY, the Streamer Spectacular. Streamers are a classic party decoration for a reason. They're affordable, easy to find, and they instantly transform any space into a celebration. But we're not just talking about your average, run-of-the-mill streamers here. We're going to get creative and use streamers in unexpected ways to create a truly show-stopping decoration. First things first, let's talk about streamer selection. Crepe paper streamers are my go-to because they're lightweight, easy to work with, and come in a wide variety of colors. But don't be afraid to experiment with other materials like fabric ribbons, metallic foil streamers, or even strips of colorful paper. Once you've gathered your streamers, it's time to start decorating. The possibilities are endless here, so let your imagination run wild. You can drape streamers across the ceiling, create a streamer curtain for a photo booth backdrop, or even make streamer tassels to hang from furniture. Here are a few ideas to get you started. 1. The classic streamer backdrop. This one's a no-brainer. Simply tape streamers to the ceiling or a wall, letting them cascade down to the floor. You can use streamers of different colors and lengths to create a more dynamic look. 2. The streamer spiral. This one's a bit more whimsical and playful. To create a streamer spiral, simply twist a streamer as you tape it to the ceiling, creating a spiral shape. You can use multiple streamers in different colors to create a more dramatic effect. 3. The streamer tassel garland. Remember those tissue paper tassels we made earlier? You can use the same technique to create streamer tassels. Simply cut strips of streamers, fold them in half, and attach them to a ribbon or string. 4. The streamer photo booth backdrop. Create a fun and festive photo booth backdrop by hanging streamers vertically from a curtain rod or dowel. You can even add props like hats, glasses, and boas to complete the look. And there you have it. 4 simple yet stunning ways to use streamers to transform your party space. Remember, the key is to have fun with it and let your creativity shine through. There you have it. 4 simple DIY decoration ideas to make your next birthday celebration extra special. I had a blast making these, and I hope you do too. Remember, the most important thing is to have fun and create a space that reflects the birthday person's personality. Don't be afraid to get creative and mix and match these ideas.